Hi guys, I'm Woti. This is the English version for World of Tanks in PlayStation 4 platform. In this video, I will show you how to use a light tank. As an example, I will use the Spahpanzer I C, the Sherman light tank tier 7. I will call it the Speak to make it shorter. For beginner players, you must know that there are 5 types of tanks in World of Tanks. The light tanks, the destroyers, the medium tanks, the heavy tanks, and the artillery. In this video I will focus on the light tanks, but you can subscribe and you can check out the release of the other types of tanks. Each tank has a different shape, armor, speed and so on, depending on its functionality. The main feature of a light tank is its mobility. It is fast, but not at any cost. It lacks of armor and has limited firepower. The main function of a light tank is spotting the enemy team so your team can get the locations of the enemy tanks in the battlefield. In the top of the tank, you can see some of the spotting devices. There is like an A. That is one of them. All these devices are on the top of the tank, so you don't need to shove the whole chassis to spot the enemy. It's enough just with the top of the chassis. We continue with the equipment. The most important component that you have to carry with you in a light tank are the optics, because the optics gives this tank the maximum vision range possible while it's moving. This is called the active spotting, the active spot while moving. The passive spotting, on the other hand, is the act of hide and spot. For this particular way of spotting, you will need the binoculars equipped in your tank. But remember, binoculars only spot when your tank isn't moving. In this video, I will show you just the active spotting, so we will take advantage of the light tank mobility. The second important component to equip not only in light tanks but in most of them is the ventilator. This component helps the crew to increase all their abilities. Lastly, in the third place, you can choose the component you prefer, but for this particular tank, I use the spore liner because of its thin armor. Soon I will release a video about the specifics of this tank so you can have some fun and get legendary winnings with the Spahpanzer I C. Now let's talk about consumables. I've got 2 small repair kits, because it's very common that you get something broken during the battle that you have to repair fast, more than once, like the trucks. And lastly, I use 1 large aid kit because it gives 15% passive resistance to crew injuries from penetrating hits. If you want to save some silver, instead, you can equip the small aid kit that heals one of the crew members if needed. Now is finally the time to go to the battle. So now we are in the battlefield. This is Prokhorovka Night. This is a standard battle. I like this map because it has some small hills around like a square, and in that hills you can spot the enemy team. So I send my team to the left side of the map because it's where I like to spot the enemy. The opposite side of the train. Now we're going there. We will check it out what we can find there. This tank is not the fastest of the light tanks. It's only 58 kilometers per hour. Normally a light tank has 64 kilometers per hour, around 64 in this tier 7, but has a decent penetration and 220 damage per round. That is quite nice for a light tank. One of the things I like of this tank is the shape. It's like a toy tank, but it's small. and that helps to avoid enemy hits, because when you have a very large light tank, it's very easy for the enemy team to spot you and to hit you. With this shape, it's perfect. At least it's not the fast, but it's perfect for avoiding hits. You can move left right like a dancing, and then you can avoid the enemy rounds very quite good. Well, let's go down the hill because the enemy has our tank on sight. Let's check it out if we can do some damage there. And let's see there, the target 131. Let's see. Shot! Yes! Yes. 204 damage to the enemy. And we are looking for more. So let's check it out there. Soon, guys, I will release a video about this tank and its comparison with other regular tier 7 light tanks, so you can check it out if you can choose this tank to play it, or you can choose another one, but it's good to start with some information. Let's go back to the hill to see if we can spot something more. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4 spotted. Oof, I got hit in the back. If you see how much damage they can do to the light tank, 2 shots sometimes is enough to destroy this tank. So you have to be very careful. Don't show yourself too much, but try to spot as maximum possible. That's the idea of the light tank. So go and come back, go and come back. That's the thing. Let's go back to the hill. Let's check it out what we have there. The tiger, wow, I think it's watching me. This is a tiger too. It's another one. Let's watch them. There we are. 2, 3 more. Oof, I got hit. Wow. This is the last chance, man. This is the last chance. I can go there and show myself so much. Next time I will be destroyed. But check it out. 2,846 damage to the enemy team thanks to my spotting. There we are. We can see 3 heavies and 2 destroyers are coming from the right side, and there is still the artillery. They're hitting our team, but we are winning 9-6. It's 9 minutes 44 seconds left. Let's check it out. Check it out. We keep on seeing them. 10-7. 15 shots of damage to the enemy team. 4,177 damage. Thanks to my spotting, guys. And the 3 heavies are going forward. They will try to kill the destroyer that is there. Resist, destroyer, resist. Oh, they're still shooting me. They know. Oh, it's coming for me. The Oni is coming for me. The Oni is coming for me. Let's get out of here. Let's get out. And my team is now in the enemy's base, so let's go and help. We're winning 11-8. Time to go. Time to help. Wow. Now we are going to the enemy's base because we don't have much hit points left to keep on fighting. So the enemy team has only 3 tanks left. We are winning this battle and we are going to capture the enemy's base. Let's see if we can get this one, last one. No, I don't see it anymore. So let's be here. Let's move in a little bit. Check it out. One tank left to the enemy team. So this is done. I move a little bit just in case the last tank hit me. But no, we won. And let's see the results. There we are, some medals for me. Well, the most important I want to show you is the 5,693 damage to the enemy team thanks to my spotting. This is how you have to play, much more or less. You can even play better than me. This is just to show how you can do it. You can help your team. But there you are, I'm first in the team. There you are, how you have to play with the light tanks. Light tanks are specifically to do this kind of job, to show our team where the enemies are and hit them from every place possible. Okay guys, thanks a lot. Subscribe, give a like if you like it, give a dislike if you hate it, and let's see in the next video.